Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Steph Curry against the former MVP. Ferguson to Paul George. Stuffs it down with authority. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First is your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
Thompson. That's how you defend. Westbrook into the front court. Lead is 2. Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Ferguson. Westbrook. Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Thompson. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Russ at the controls. To George. Russell Westbrook matched up with the 2-time MVP. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Steph Curry guarded by Russell Westbrook. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Now ready to shoot at the line. Paul George. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And he makes them both. KD with the rock. To Green. Cousins. Ferguson to Adams. To Paul George. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Oh, Russell Westbrook. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
To Green. Thompson. Man, that was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
The Thunder will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Westbrook. Yes, and and a foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Terrence Ferguson at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Golden State at the controls. To Thompson. Steven Adams, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
It's good. That's the guy you want to leave open.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Klay Thompson here against Ferguson. To Sean Livingston. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Ferguson to Westbrook for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Iguodala to bring it up. Down 6. To Cousins. Slams it down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
The Thunder have the possession. Russell Westbrook, guarded by Livingston. Long key from 3/4 court. First quarter in the books. Thunder with the lead. Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball. Sizing up the defense to Sean Livingston. Wide open look, won't go. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at 3 coming up at the line.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Draymond Green trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the 3-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Westbrook with it. Looking to make something happen. To Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside to George. The shot almost. Durant across the timeline. Trailing by 4. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
It's Cook with the basketball. We're a minute into the second quarter. Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Paul George. Down low, Noel. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Nerlens Noel at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. It's Curry controlling the offense. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Curry. And that's rebounded by Noel. Schroeder with the basketball. Up 5. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nerlens Noel with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Curry into the front court. His team down 9. Fires the 3, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Cousins. Nerlens Noel sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Schroeder with it. His team on top by 8. To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Durant. And scores. Strong take.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
George. To Schroeder. Paul George. 4-3. That no good. Off the mark. Curry into the front court. Now down 6. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that. That was nice.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Schroeder defended by Steph Curry. Westbrook. To Schroeder.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
He's looking for that touch. Warriors basketball. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And Jay, they call the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Durant. And Adams able to clear the board. George. To Schroeder. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Klay Thompson, guarded by Russell Westbrook. Hits the three-pointer. First half in the books. The Thunder with the lead.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Curry has it. To Green. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Paul George trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And he misses that one free throw. Goes to the left side. Thompson. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Draymond knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Westbrook. Rebound Cousins. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys now down by a point. To Durant. Can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Durant. Misfires. It's no good. Westbrook with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. From long range, and Russell Westbrook, he can turn a game in an instant. Hits the three on the quick release.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Number 0, DeMarcus Cousins.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. To George. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Durant to Cousins. Scores from the post. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
To Curry. The pass set it all up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Deep two there, won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. Our score all even in this third quarter. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Nothing going here on that drive. PG lets it fly. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Nice pass to set things up. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Iguodala against Nader. Down low, Boogie. DeMarcus Cousins looking good, 4 for 5.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Baseline drive. Schroeder can't get past the defender. To Paul George. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Golden State basketball. Livingston. To Cousins. Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
And it's Green, 4-2.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Number 54, Patrick Patterson.
To Green. Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Runner's good there. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with the lead. The Thunder have it to start the fourth quarter, and that third quarter was one to forget. Remember, Jay, they led at the break, and now they find themselves on the wrong side of the score.
Yeah, but this game is about next play. You spend too much time worried about what was, you can't focus on what is. Put that quarter behind you and focus on the task at hand.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Durant. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Russell Westbrook trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Finishes off the three-point play. And we're tied up here in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant has it. To Green. Curry. Over to the right side. And the rebound taken in by Ferguson. Westbrook. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Westbrook across the timeline. His group now down 2. To Adams. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To George. Count the bucket for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Curry with the basketball. 2-point advantage. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
And look out.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Has a chance. Curry shot, no good. Ferguson to Westbrook. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Russell Westbrook at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Critical free throw that time. 3-point play, and this game is all tied up. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. To Green. KD for 2. Kevin Durant. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Thompson. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Ferguson. Not that time. To Sean Livingston. They work it down to Cousins. Flushes it home. The Thunder will use a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Westbrook. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Stuffs it down with authority. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Now a whistle. Then we're going to get a timeout from OKC. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. It's Westbrook. It's Cousins with the rebound. Klay Thompson matched up with Noel. Knocked loose. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 4. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got the win in a close game. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Espalhados. A transmissão aqui para me tomar um banho, depois eu volto.